Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the next Let's Play as Caledonia, and we are going to be taking out the whole of Britannia, hopefully by the end of the game, and then eventually, going into Gaul and then allying with Rome. I'm not sure if it will actually be doable straight away, but I'm sure it is in this foreseeable future. We just took Palmyra for ourselves. There's a bit of disruption in terms of public order. We've got -5 in both situations here. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off by ending the turn straight away. We need to make sure that we are getting the most out of our food shortage. So we need to actually find a way to actually gain more food. In terms of public order, we're about to do the Promise of Glory, which is going to give us a +6 public order bonus in each of our settlements. So we're definitely going to use that for our advantage. The war last time was pretty good. We managed to actually take out the Irish faction. Well, I say the Irish, I've just forgotten the name, so I'm just calling them the Irish faction for now. We actually going to took them out, and they came by boat. We had a big advantage that they were coming one by one by boat, so we was there waiting for them on the shores. Right, Promise of Glory is done. That means we now have +6 public order bonus. We've gained some attrition. To deal with the rat infestation, there are several options. We can take rat catchers with -1,100. We can import a large number of cats. That might come with some sort of negative side, I would imagine. Fumigating the infected buildings by -500. Appease the gods. The religious ceremony. I hope of appeasing the gods. We need the money, so I'm going to bring in the cats. I don't see why that won't be a problem. I'd rather have cats running around than rats, but at least we can stop the rat infestation as quickly as we can. Okay, now we've got this, we need to build some... We need to get some food. So if we get this enclosed land, we can actually get +4 food. Oh, actually, it's gone up. So that we can still go and get food. I think we should just definitely do that. I believe one of our missions... I think we've got a mission, have we not? Right, we've done that. Fifth of many, and we've done the sound of total war horn. And we need to do Swords Freedom. We need to get the whole of Britannia to do that. And then we got our major and victory conditions. Right, so what have we done so far? Would we get +1 experience for all new champions? I don't think we're using champions anytime soon. Missile attack range for archers, and this is ships. I don't think we're going to be focusing on ships anytime soon. It would be nice to see if we have any type of food advancements. +4 growth in all provinces. I think our growth is okay at the moment. +2 food from all farms, all regions. That might be beneficial, especially we've got to keep an eye on food. So I'm going to go with agricultural focus. Hopefully that'll help us. And until we build up the money, we can actually build our enclosed land, which is going to help us with farming. Our military is building. I'm actually going to think about bringing them over very soon, but I'll wait until our public order gains a bit of control. We can actually raise a new army, so I'm going to see if I can raise a force. Actually, I'll wait just a bit. I'll see how the public order goes, bring them out, and hopefully I don't have to raise a force here. Okay, let's end turn. Oh, let's have a look at diplomacy before we do anything. Let's see if we go Britannia. Let's see if they would give us some trade rates. Nope. Fair enough. We're going to attack you soon anyway, so... Not yet. We need to build up our strength first. Our spy is heading over into Britannia. And we can do a bit of spying in Stanwick, just to make sure that they're not building up an army coming to attack Caledonia. I'm actually going to take this campaign as long as I can. I'm going to take it all the way. I'm going to do it until we win. And then it'd be nice to actually undergo another campaign where we can actually try another faction out, which would be good. Protection expiring. You're still protected from a secession or civil war, but this will expire in 3 turns. Rat infestation. Right, the cats were easy to obtain and have already been turned loose into the city. Their effect on the rat population, however, will take a while to be noticed. We get a +4 to sanitation, so that's good. But we still have a rat infestation for now. Stanwick is a pretty good public order, so I'm going to bring the spy around. I'm just going to keep a close eye on the Britannia faction. By next turn, we're actually going to get big plus in public order, so we're going to go up. Let's do enclosed land now, so we can actually go ahead and do that, which is good. Over here, we've got a lot of income coming in. We're getting about 500 each month, so I'm quite happy with that. And we can start building up another army as well. Our general has got, hold up in your city, your general is suspicious of other cultures. See, by him standing there for so long, he's actually gained something negative, I think. Where is it? Trait. Venturing into foreign lands would help. Okay, so he wants to actually go into foreign lands, so we're going to start to build an army with him. Maybe we should bring our king back. Let's have a look to see if we bring him out. Now, we're going to get a -4 in public order, so I'm just a bit wary of that. We will bring our king back eventually. I think we just need to maintain some sort of public order here before we even do that. The other option is to raise a force, but we see once we get a positive public order, see if that has any difference. Right, let's enter. I think ending the having a positive public order will definitely help. If we can get our king back into our capital, and then we can bring our general down and make him our primary general, which is going to take out the Britannia faction. However, we might be able to recruit another army and another general, which may be more beneficial. It'll be interesting, to say the least. Ships at the port. Trading ships from a distant land have arrived at the port. The foreigners look like they can use a bath, but offered to trade exotic animals. Allow trade. Send them away. Let's allow trade. Let's be a friendly nation. I don't see that being a problem. Hopefully. The king has got +1 to cunning. We're gonna. What has he got here? Research rate. +1 cunning. I'm gonna send to pawn. And let's just have a look at very quickly if there's anything else we can do or swap with. Master Hunter, +1 cunning. We've actually got +5 research rate. Still got the research rate. I think I'm going to keep the research rate. I think. Right, still in a positive. Let's have a look. -2. We'll continue to build the positive relationships, and hopefully we can gain a bit of a happy settlement. That's what the plan is. In terms of any type of diplomacy, I don't think we're going to be doing that for now. I'm going to take my spy down. Let's see what the rest of Britannia is doing. Doesn't seem to be where, I don't know where their armies are. I don't think they're at a war with anyone. They are at war with Rome. Whether they're going to take their factions, their armies down to help out in the war, I don't know. I can't seem to see them anywhere around here, so I'm going to end turn. It's in the middle of winter at the moment, so it's really cold, and I don't want our generals going into enemy territory. However, most of our army is resilient and immune to the cold weather. They're well-known hard fighters, which are happy with fighting in cold conditions. So as soon as we can actually take our army out, I'll be happy to leave Ireland in. Oh, right. The animals turned out to be highly sought after possessions that have boosted commerce. Unfortunately, they've also turned out be infected with disease, which has spread throughout the province. The health of the local populace has drastically deteriorated as a result. Where has this happened? It's over here. Right, so not very happy with that. However, we can move our army outwards now, so I'm going to do that, and I'm going to move them back over to our capital, and hopefully we'll get there in time. In terms of food, we've got positive income with food. We can try to do a village. We gain -1 food. We get +1 to squalor. We're here, sorry. Let's have a look at details. Where's our squalor? Security as well. Province overview. Where do we find out the squalor? I can't see it. We've got wealth and income, taxes, slaves, corruption. We've got bandits, which are causing a bit of a problem. Maybe it just says it here. public order is stable. That's okay. I don't see where the squalor is. Am I looking in the right place? +4 sanitation. I think it's just adding on. I don't think there's an actual overall. But we do get +4 to sanitation and +5 to squalor. So we do, I think we're breaking more or less even. Okay, in terms of the food, I think we're okay with that. This is going to add 811 +2 growth per turn. So we're going to add some more grazing troops. So I think we're going to do that for now. There was also the option of going for the Brave Souls trait, which I must do after 2 turns. And so we're going to go for this open village. I think we can afford the -1 food. It's going to have +1 to squalor as well, so we've got to watch that. Statement has gave +10 and +1 line of state and construction complete, which is done for our farm. Okay, where's our spy? Let's start to bring around Rome and Britannia. Let's have a look what's going on. Oh, there's their army. Okay, they've got Roman Levi's hanging around. Let's take him around this area. Let's take him down here. And then we take him up there as well. Okay, we get 600 per turn, so it's good, it's positive. And when we get our village, it's going to increase our income as well, which is always positive. Our king is heading back to Eledon, and hopefully we can start preparing our army to attack Stanwick and take the war to Britannia. It would be nice if they had a war that they were facing. I mean, they are at war of Rome, but I don't think they're actually using any of their troops at the moment. Protection expired. We are no longer protected from a secession or civil war. Rotten food. Oh, great. Is this more? Right, this town is becoming very dirty. This spring, we do get a +2 public order per turn, so it's good. And this is going to add more squalor. Cultural details, +4 banditry. Okay. I don't think they're very happy with us in terms of how dirty this settlement is. Now, this general's got +2 morale for all units. He's actually got a +5 shots for all archers. But this is going to cause a better morale. I do like the morale. I think that's not going to give much of a shot. I think the morale is going to have a bit more of a difference, so I'm going to replace it with a morale boost. Let's take our king and let's move to Eledon. I actually might swap these around, but the general does need to go in foreign lands. Right, let's bring our spy down and let's move him over in this direction over here. Let's see what's happening. Spy's walking around at the moment. I think he's almost there. With technology, we're almost done in terms of +2 food from all generated from all farms. Let's give us a +2 food surplus, which is good. Money's on the rise. I think we can start building up another army when the king gets there. I think I'll start building another army when we've done the barracks. I think we'll do that. I think that'd be more beneficial because we're going to get better troops. And then we'll take once we build up an army with those new troops, we can then take the army to Britannia and take over Stanwick. However, that settlement is awfully, is very defended. Hopefully we can just kind of starve them out. Our aim is to just have a huge army waiting for him. General's got +2 public order. We did say, I'm going to send that to Paul. I don't think we need the public order bonus. We're getting 6 per turn. That's quite good. Okay, we needed to do the Brave Souls. So we're going to do Brave Souls, and that's going to allow us to get our new barracks. Okay, let's have our troops replenish. It's going to cause +1 to squalor. I think all of these is going to add to squalor at the moment. I think we're okay with food, so I'm not going to upgrade that anytime soon. It would be nice to have some kind of sanitation benefit. At the moment, we've got a farmstead we can upgrade to a village. At the moment, we've got a village, and we can upgrade eventually. Let's have a look at this. Town and Master's Level Workshop. The neighbours hate the smell, but they complain louder with no wineskins. And that's true. Okay, where's our spy? Let's take him round. Any more armies in this region? There might be an army waiting somewhere. That can't be the only army which is in their capital. Be interesting if it is. We do have a big chance. In terms of Britannia, Gallic Rome's really strong. We're actually more or less matching Britannia's power. So I'm going to build up a bit more of a force. Let's see if we can recruit more units. No, let's wait until the barracks is done. And once the barracks is done, we can then recruit more units. Oh my goodness. And once we get this underway, we can really start to put a big claim on Britannia for ourselves. I think they're going to be 2 other victory conditions anyway. Get the Britannic Isles and Britannia itself. Right, Brave Souls is done. The Duric Order. The Council of Druids has gathered. You can seek their counsel about recent issues. King's Conquest. You seek to conquer the world. You seek peace and justice for your people. You seek to gain recognition from gods and men alike. You seek to provide for your people. I like Elder's Wisdom. You seek peace and justice for your people. Let's go for justice. You know why? Because these are our land, not Roman land. So we're going to take them out. Or should we do seek to provide for your people? I like that. Every man's feast. We need to provide for them. Or justice. I like the idea of justice, but we're not going for peace. That's the problem. Let's go for seeking to provide. So we're going to do that. Right. Technology's done. Let's see if we can upgrade our... So we do the bronze workshop. It's going to add a +2 squalor. It's going to be 3 turns. Is there anything we could do in terms of increasing how clean our provinces are? Culture. +20% research rate. We've done that. +20 to diplomacy with Latin factions. That might be useful a bit later on. I think we're going to go to war soon, so I'm going to focus on some battle. I'm going to focus on some battle technologies. I'm going to go for this one. +10% charge bonus for all units. I think in 6 turns we'll be ready for the war to come. Encourage populace. The people of the province are content with current circumstances. Good for you guys. I'm glad you're content. The neighbours hate the smell, but they complain louder with their wineskins. So yeah, of course. Okay, let's end turn. We're getting 700 per turn now, so good income. We can actually start supporting a bigger army. Spies heading down into the British Isles. Actually got Stonehenge there. I like that. I've actually been there. It is just a pile of rocks on top of each other. It's nice. I mean, you know, a bit of a big queue for what it is. I mean, there's history around it, but whether the history is clear, I'm not sure. Looks like we've got a champion in this area over here. He could be a bit of a problem. After several days of deliberation, the Duric Order gave their counsel. Every man's feast. We get free food in all provinces and +5 growth per turn for 4 turns. How's that clean? Oh, with the squalors. Oh, we get a +5 to squalor it, but 100 wealth from all commerce. Good. Right, our troops are on the build, so I'm going to move our army a bit closer to our capital. What else we got here? We're waiting for our bronze workship to be done anyway. Household expands. The general's going to get +2 morale for all units. We've already got that, so I'm going to center pool. Technology is on the way. Our king is age 42 at the moment. Whether we're going to take our king out, I might actually I might swap the army around. How old is our general? Our general is 29. Our king has +3 morale for all units. Our general has +1 to zeal. It's +2 morale for all units. I think we're better to send our king into battle. He's more experienced. That experience in battle is going to prove very vital against we can use everything we can get. In terms of strength, we are still weaker in balance of power, so we've got to watch that. I'm going to start seeing if we can use our spy. What can we do? We're not going to be assassinating him anytime soon. Manipulation, we're not going to be manipulating him anytime soon. But we can probably do something with the army. If we can try to halt their expansion. Let's have a look. Military disruption. General attributes may not be reduced below 1. Target stopped, 5% chance. Target slowed, 40%. Mislead command. I suppose we can undermine authority. Agent failure, 52% chance. We have a high chance of undermining authority going wrong. Okay, how long we've got until this barracks is done? 2 more turns, let's end turn. Let's get this done straight away. I'm so glad our people are happy at the moment. We've got to make our people happy. Better income, happier people, more food, it all helps, and then that helps to build a better army means more land. With that mindset, surely that's the way to go. It looked like we had a Britannia spy on its way there. Oh no, that was actually the champion. I think the champion's coming for us, so we've got to watch that champion. Who's this? We've got a religious leader, it looks like. I don't think we could be doing anything to that. I'm going to bring our spy, just for now, I'm going to bring our spy a bit closer. I'm going to bring him over here. I'm a bit wary of that champion. I don't know how strong that champion is. We've got 1 more turn for the barracks to be done. Do we want some more squalor in the area? No, we don't want more food either. I think we're happy with that. I'm going to start saving for a bit. We can use, I suppose we can use the money for building a better army. Sassanids, and it'd be nice to do a campaign as Sassanids. Okay, construction complete. Bronze worksheet is done. Right, let's see what we can recruit. Can we upgrade any of these units? I'm just seeing what units we can upgrade. Are these not improved? I don't think so. They're just Celtic swordsmen. We've got painted warriors. Painted warriors have a Militech 47. They got a smaller attack, but their defense is better. Weapon defense, weapon damage. They have a higher weapon damage. We've got Celtic spearmen. They could be proved a bit useful. We have got Levi troops, and we've got Celtic archers. It'd be nice to get Highland archers. Missile damage is 40, they have 35. Highland archers are pretty, a bit more decent. Let's recruit some more Celtic swordsmen. Let's do... Oh, we can only do 2. Let's do 2 forces of Celtic swordsmen. I'm going to watch that power balance, and... Now, where's our army 1? Did they move upwards? Maybe they did. Oh, unless they took their force across the water to help out with the Rome war, the war against Rome. They seem to be building another army here. I'm going to build this spy up, and then if, and it's a big if, they don't attack us, or there's no army here, we might go to war with them this turn. Could possibly on next turn, I should say. So let's do that. I've got to be very careful, unless they're taking our army around to Urbana. I don't know where our army's gone. We're going to bring our king into battle though. I think that'll be better. If we can actually bring our king, he'll be better morale bonus for our troops. And we can use that. So if we actually bring the king, I'm actually going to bring all our forces. I'm going to bring the general's unit as well. Not the general unit himself, but the general could be staying in the... protecting our province. Let's see what we can do here. Right, I'm going to bring you guys, actually we don't want you, bring some more archers. Oh, we have maxed out, that's why. Okay, no worries. We are maxed out. Right, let's bring our spy upwards. Right, there seems to be no army around here. In terms of grazing, let's see if we can do something. Let's see, have a look what they've got. Security, they've got +3. Got 3. I'm pretty sure. I'm tempted. I'm really tempted to go to war. Let's have a look at our power. Balance of power, we've actually gone down. They've actually built more troops, but I'm pretty sure they've taken their troops across. It does seem that they're at war with... Oh, they are. They're at war with the Romans and Roman pretenders as well. And it's a client state of Gallic Rome. Now that's a problem as well. Does that mean Gallic Rome is going to go to war with us as well? I think Gallic Rome is in their own wars, and they've got quite a lot of wars to deal with, so I don't think they're going to be that much of an issue. We just got to deal with Britannia. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to see if we can upgrade. We've got a bronze workshop there. Maybe we can go for one of these. It does provide better grazing and chosen swordband as well. It might be good to actually upgrade our village. We get some 100 wealth. We get better grazing troops. So let's do that. We can use the upgrade in village in Albana, and it's going to provide a more of a. It's going to give us public order as well. So we're going to use that because we've got 0 public order boost. That might change in a bit. I'm just going to take my general back in the town, and I think we're ready. I think I'm definitely ready to go down. I might actually bring our general down as well. In terms of military, we can probably afford some more troops. Not this turn though. Okay, so what we're going to do next turn, we are going to go to war with Britannia, hopefully. I think we're ready. We've got a good enough army to deal with them. I think the Britannia army have moved across to mainland Europe. So I'm going to leave it right here. I want to thank you so much for watching. Please like and comment, and if you like my content, please subscribe, and I'll speak to you on the next video. Bye for now.